Wow, guys, Bitcoin top right here, and so far we got a breakdown of this pattern, and this was actually quite expected because we had this blue line right here, which basically was predicting a reversal based on time. And if you would be a member of WhaleAlerts, then yesterday, exactly at this top, guys, you would have get a notification that most likely a top is in, and that the chances of a reversal significantly is increasing. That is really the power of the premium index, guys. At this specific moment, you would know it actually the moment it is happening. There is no other way how you could possibly know a reversal earlier than using the premium index. But yeah, this is actually looking quite good. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to share with you with the hand of a couple of different charts whether Bitcoin just formed a low right here or whether we're just going to see a continuational move to the downside. And I actually have a very clear answer to that. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Of course, before we are zooming in, make sure to smash up that like button, very much appreciated. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe down below. But yeah, if we go back to the daily time frame, already a couple of weeks ago, I've already been stating that around the 22nd and 23rd, there is a possibility of a reversal. And I actually hope the price came a little bit higher into this resistance before we could see a potential reversal. But right now it looks like we did got some form of a pullback. And the pullback might not be over just yet. I will share with you exactly why. And that has to do with the following chart, and that is the stablecoin dominance chart. The stablecoin dominance chart had kind of like a triangle formation right here. We broke out to the upside, and right now we are basically testing this level again. Right, and if we lose this level as support and we're coming down right here, then of course that would mean that, yeah, we have seen the pullback in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's price can continue to go up as there is a inverse correlation. But normally, guys, former resistance turns into support, especially after such a breakout, such a big green candle. So I expect this to continue to go up, which basically means that Bitcoin will continue to go down. But of course, whenever this invalidates or whenever we lose the uptrend in the support of the relative strength index, that will definitely change the situation. Also, guys, we got the S&P 500, but let's look at it on a daily perspective. Right now, we are actually touching the 200-day moving average. This is a key level in the S&P 500. We got rejected from this, basically this rising channel, and that former support of that rising channel right now turned into resistance. That is actually a bearish sign. And if we do manage to break below the 200-day moving average again, get a daily close below that, that might trigger panic in the markets, guys, and that might come along with a sell-off in the S&P 500, which could cause panic in Bitcoin too. I'm not saying that it necessarily is going to happen, but it could happen. Also, when we have a look at this chart, we could get a bounce from support. That would also just confirm that scenario. Then let's have a look at whaleportal.com, guys. We can see the Bitcoin balance on exchanges increase, so we were already preparing a little bit for distribution right here. The average funding fee is turning, at least the predictive one is turning negative, which is actually quite bullish in the shorter term time frame. And the premium index right now is negative, is also slightly bullish in the shorter term time frame. For the rest, is quite neutral. So this is what we are seeing over on derivatives exchange data. I personally do not think that this dump is over just yet. We are right now touching some resistance. That is the 38.20%, roughly at 27,650. Of course, a good reclaim of that level would definitely show a little bit of bullishness in Bitcoin. But a rejection of this level would show that most likely we are going to see lower levels and going to surpass this low as well. The target of this falling wedge formation or rising wedge formation is the bottom of the wedge. That would be at 24,300. We got some support coming in right here at 24,800. So yeah, that is a level that we could be watching, like roughly slightly below 25,000 US dollars. Could we go much lower? It is possible, of course, to go much lower, because we still have a CME gap below us at roughly $20,000. This is the Bitcoin dominance, but I actually wanted to look if we can bring out the Bitcoin futures chart. Let's go to the Bitcoin futures chart right here. Here you can see the gap opens roughly at $20,000. So it is definitely possible for Bitcoin to come down and fill that gap sooner or later. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that Bitcoin is going to fill that gap during this correction, but I do expect Bitcoin to fill that gap in the next coming months. So if you are looking for a long-term hodl position, but you don't want to enter at these levels, of course, you want to wait for a pullback, I would highly suggest you to have your buy orders roughly at that, basically at that gap right here. Not exactly at the bottom, maybe spread it a little bit, because maybe once we go there, the time that we are there is actually shortly lived. So just be careful. I think if Bitcoin is coming to these levels, it's presenting us with major buying opportunities. But yeah, when we are going to reach those levels, we're not sure yet. Let's take it level for level. Right now, we get a small bounce after quite a massive red candle. Most likely, in my opinion, that will be a retracement, so we will see a continuation or move to the downside. If there still is some upside, we could go even to 28k right here to the golden ratio, but I still expect Bitcoin to go lower. Especially important to watch is 27,650. Because if we go back below that level, we definitely lost that Fibonacci level, which acted as such a strong support right here. Of course, this chart is also going to be very important, as this chart actually predicted to us what was happening with Bitcoin, right? So we actually had a quite high likelihood of this scenario playing out. Why is that? Well, first of all, Bitcoin went up right here, but got rejected. While we got rejected, we got a huge reading in the premium index. That is very important, that it is a extreme reading. So not only like a small increase, but really a big increase, right? This was a 0.6%, roughly like that. So there we already had the signal, okay, most likely we're going to get a reversal. When we look at whaleportal.com, we do see Bitcoin was being sent to exchanges. So we do see already some forms of actually behavior of distribution. Afterwards, we got that drop, and we also could confirm that with other charts. So we had the S&P 500 that got rejected from that rising channel, and we got the breakout of the stablecoin dominance. Right, so right now we have to look at these charts again. If this chart is breaking down right here, then that would be bullish for Bitcoin. If we are bouncing off from this support, and that will most likely become clearer today, then it will be bearish for Bitcoin when we bounce off from this due to this inverse correlation. So guys, that was it for today's video. This is what I'm watching on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin wants to become bullish, break above 27,650 decisively and hold this level as support. If we break back below it, chances increase that this is a small retracement and that we are going to see lower levels. Right now, that is the higher likelihood in my opinion. But yeah, things can change if we do reclaim this support decisively and don't lose it again. Guys, if you want to become part of WhaleAlerts, which is a Telegram channel where you will get extra information like we shared yesterday. Yesterday, you could have actually shorted the exact top right here with the information provided right there, or at least take profits if you were in a long position, or maybe hedge some into stable coins just for this move to the downside, and buy back later, buy back at cheaper prices. So if you want to become part of WhaleAlerts, guys, you can do so by joining the Bybit exchange with the affiliate link down below. We do have a special option for the ones that are living in the United States. You can also join by creating an account over on bitget, but you can do that only if you send me an email on the blockchaintoday@gmail.com. Another way to do it is to go to whaleportal.com, click right here on WhaleAlerts. There you can see exactly the requirements you need to meet in order to join WhaleAlerts. You can click on this image, which will bring you to Bybit as well with our affiliate link. You can sign up on Bybit over on there, meet the deposit requirements, submit your user ID, email address, and Telegram handle right here, and you will be put into this Telegram channel. Guys, thank you all for watching. Love you all very much. I wish you all a great day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.